Hey folks, Charles again here from Shop Style Design, and welcome back to another training video. And in this video we're going to be talking about creating discounts. So once you get logged into your Shopify admin, on the left hand side we're going to go down to the discounts tab, and we're going to give that a click. Now this is quite straightforward. It's a fairly small section. But as you can see, it's going to take you to this lovely page here that will list all the current discounts that you've created in your store, and it will show whether they are currently active and available to be used, or that they're expired and no longer available to be used. And it'll give you kind of a quick rundown of what the discount code is and what it means. So in this case I created a discount code called Fall 19, which if it is used it will take 15% off the entire order, and it can only be used one time per customer, and we'll get into that, how that's tracked momentarily. So what we'll do is the top right, we're going to find and click the blue button here that says Create Discount. And this is where we can either create a standard discount code that the customer can manually add in within the checkout section, or there's a feature where we can create an automatic discount which will essentially create a discount based on what's in their cart. So we're going to start with the manual discount, and then we'll come back to the automatic discount. So once we click on the discount code, this will take us to our section where we can create the manual discount. Now generally I like to create the like a custom discount code, like what you saw, the Fall 19 or Summer 19, or what it could be, anything. It could be Welcome, anything along those lines. Or there's a great little feature where you can just generate a code within the Shopify system. But I just find creating like a custom one is a little bit easier. It just looks a little bit more appealing to your customer base. So let's just go ahead. Let's create a discount code, and we'll call it Welcome 10, for instance here. So that's the name of the discount code, and scrolling down we are going to set what kind of discount this is, whether we want to create a discount that takes a percentage off, whether we want to set a fixed amount. So let's say this is going to take $10 off this product or this order. Whether we want to say this discount, if used, gives free shipping, or we could do a discount where it says buy X get Y, which means you can buy one and get the second free, something along those lines. So as you can see, for every different one that we select, you're going to see this kind of show at the bottom how we can set that up. But we'll start with the buy X get Y. So essentially what you would say is we select that as buy X get Y. If the customer buys a minimum quantity of items, and then we would set the quantity in this field, and then we can do specific products and then search those products. Or we can say if the customer purchased products anywhere from within a certain collection, then they can get the discount. And then you can set it as a percentage off, or whether it's free, and then going down you can say is it available to everyone? Is it available to specific groups of customers that you have? Like let's say you have a customer group with certain tags that you assign to your customers, or is it a very specific customer? Like let's say someone won a contest, or let's say you wanted to give a specific person a one-time discount code for customer loyalty or something along those lines, that's where you can set this. And then also kind of set how many times can this discount be used in total, and you can limit to it can only be used once per customer, and how that is tracked is it's based off of email. So if I were to come in and I was johnsmith@gmail.com and I claimed that discount, and then I were to come back a week later, I couldn't do the same discount because the system's going to see, okay, John Smith at Gmail has been used, and you can no longer use that discount code. And then you can also set active dates, so whether you want it to start tomorrow at a certain time or the following week, you can also do that. And then as well, you can set an end date, end time as well. But what we're going to do is go back up, and we're just going to work with the percentage based discount code. So in this case, we called it welcome 10. So we're going to say we want to create a discount value of 10% off. And for training purposes, we're going to say we wanted this to apply to the entire order. Now you can break it down again to specific collections or specific products, but we're just going to leave this as the entire order. Now, going back before we move forward to specific products, this means that it's only going to take that percentage off that specific product that you set. So let's say you had 10 products within your cart, and let's say this discount, we're going to set it as a specific product. It's only going to take 10% off the value of that product specifically. So just keep that in mind. But we're going to just apply this to the entire order in this case. And we're going to say that minimum requirements for this discount to be applicable. You can set it a certain amount of items need to be in the cart or a minimum purchase amount. But in this case, because it's kind of a welcome offering, we're just going to leave this as none. And then kind of going down customer eligibility, we're going to say it's going to apply to everyone, just because most people you're going to be fairly new to the store and get these email blasts, so we'll just leave it as everyone. And then what we're going to do is set a usage limit that it can only be used once per customer. That way we can make sure that a customer that has already used it can't use the welcome offer over and over and over again. So we're just going to make sure that that is set. And we'll say that this is active as of right now, essentially. And every time you do mark off these different sections of creating the discount, you're going to see a discount summary of what it's called, what the value is, whether or not it is for everyone, if it has a usage limit, and when it has been activated or when it's set to be activated as well. Yeah, and then what we'll do is we can either save discount code at the bottom, or we can save it at the top right. And that has been saved. And that is how you, now before we finish here, sorry, at the top we can disable the discount if we no longer want it to be active, or we can actually promote it so we can get a shareable link. Say you wanted to share this on your Facebook page, any social media accounts, you can do that as well. And you can also use it with different marketing apps that can help drive traffic and engage your customers to share the products. And going back to the main screen, we're going to see that we have created that. It is now added as an active discount code within our store. And As of today, it hasn't been used yet because we just created it. But that's essentially how to create a discount code.